She believed in second chances. Friends described her as kind, trusting, and always willing to see the good in people. She worked hard, paid her bills on time, and dreamed of finding someone who would appreciate her loyalty. But the man she chose had a past, and that past was sitting behind bars. It started innocently enough, a prison pen pal program. She had stumbled across his profile online. He seemed different from the others. In his messages, he wrote about regret, about learning from his mistakes, about wanting to rebuild his life when he got out. He told her she was the only person who truly understood him. Within weeks, letters turned into phone calls. Phone calls turned into daily conversations. And before long, money transfers began. It started small, $50 here, $100 there. Commissary funds, phone credits. Just until I get back on my feet, he promised. But the payments grew. $300, $500, sometimes more. Friends warned her. Do you even know him? He's in prison for a reason. But she defended him every time. You don't know his story like I do. Months passed and the bond deepened. He painted a picture of their future together. A home, a fresh start, maybe even marriage. Then the day finally came. He was released. She was waiting. She drove hours to meet him in person for the very first time. Surveillance footage from a gas station showed them together that afternoon. She looked nervous but excited. He appeared calm, almost too calm. They left in her car. That was the last confirmed sighting of her alive. When she didn't show up for work the next day, co-workers were concerned. She was never late, never missed a shift. By the second day, her family filed a missing persons report. Detectives quickly learned about the former inmate. Phone records showed constant communication between them in the months before his release. Bank statements revealed thousands of dollars sent to his prison account. Investigators attempted to contact him. He didn't answer. Then something even more suspicious happened. Her car was found abandoned in a parking lot nearly 70 miles away. The keys were gone. So was her purse. But there were signs of a struggle inside. Authorities launched a full-scale search. Days turned into a week. Then a hiker made a discovery in a wooded area outside town. A shallow grave. And inside it her. The medical examiner later ruled her death a homicide. Blunt force trauma. Detectives zeroed in on the last person seen with her. When they finally located him, he wasn't grieving. He was spending. Using her credit cards. Staying in motels. Buying new clothes. Living freely, on her dime. Police arrested him without incident. During questioning, he claimed she dropped him off after an argument. He insisted he had nothing to do with her disappearance. But evidence told another story. Cell phone tower data placed him near the wooded area where her body was found. Security cameras showed him alone in her vehicle hours after she was last seen. And forensic testing revealed traces of her blood in the trunk. Prosecutors argued it wasn't random. It wasn't sudden. It was calculated. They believe he never intended to build a life with her. She was a means to an end, a source of money, transportation, freedom. In court, her family listened as intimate letters he wrote from prison were read aloud. Promises of love, gratitude, devotion, all lies. The jury deliberated for less than 4 hours. Guilty. He was sentenced to life behind bars, the same place he had just left. For her family, the sentence brought some closure, but it didn't bring her back. This case highlights a disturbing pattern investigators say they've seen before. Vulnerable individuals targeted by inmates seeking financial support. Prison correspondence programs can be legal and structured, but they can also be manipulated. Experts warn that emotional grooming can happen slowly. Trust builds, isolation grows, and financial dependence follows. She wasn't foolish. She wasn't reckless. She was hopeful, and hope in the wrong hands can be weaponized. Her story serves as a warning, not about compassion, but about caution. Because sometimes the person promising a new beginning is planning your ending. If you or someone you know is building a relationship online, especially with someone incarcerated, make sure trusted friends or family are aware. Protect your finances. Meet only in public places. And never ignore red flags. Second chances are powerful, but not everyone deserves one. And for her, one meeting was all it took to vanish forever.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this.